Welcome back, guys. My name's Luthais, and I hope you guys had a great Monday. And yes, we've got some very cool videos lined up for this week, but I just thought I'd use this Monday to talk about something that I've been thinking about for a while, and something that is serious to me, and something that I just want to share with you guys. Okay, so the title of the video is Let's Talk About Cheating. Now, the first thing that I want to start with is, can we do anything about cheaters? Okay, and the short answer is no, for the simple fact that the companies that designs the software is basically a multi-billion-dollar industry. Okay, so the easy anti-cheat are not making billions every year, but these companies that are making state-of-the-art cheating software that can't be detected by most games, okay, are not making billions, okay? So right off the bat, let's just get past the issue that we can stop it. Okay, there's no way to stop it. There's no way for the developers to stop it of any game, not just Scum. Um, because there's a heck of a lot of money in it. Okay, and basically, the more money there is in it, okay, the better the expertise are going to be in the people that create the software. Now, about I don't know how many years ago, you guys can figure that out. A long time ago, when I was younger, probably in my 20s, I first saw the snake, put out its head or show itself in Battlefield Bad Company 2. Um, because, yeah, if you guys don't know, I'm 41 years old. I've been in front of a computer since the age of 6, roughly. Okay, I worked with DOS 6.22. I edited autoexec.bat files and config.sys files and worked with Windows 3.11. Played games like Duke Nukem 3D, Doom, Wolfenstein, all the quest games like King's Quest and Police Quest and Monkey Island, all those things. And Wing Commander was, of course, one of my favorite games. But in those days, we had single player games. First of all, they were completed games. And second of all, there was no multiplayer factor to the game. So it wasn't up until Battlefield Bad Company 2 that I saw that cheating was going to become a problem. And this was many, many years ago. And just to give you guys a short story about that, there was a clan on Battlefield Bad Company 2 that I caught red-handed. So at that time, the cheating software was very cheap, or it wasn't very good. So you had the spin around hacks, like when you want to shoot a player, he just spins around and kills you. And then ESPs were basically ESPs, and the old headshot aimbots were the only things that people were using. And I basically got proof, okay, of a clan that was cheating. And just to give you an example, Battlefield Bad Company 2, there were about 30 or 40 people in a team, okay? And as I was trying to bring awareness to this, this clan literally, you know, they like killed me constantly in a battle. They didn't kill anyone else. This one specific player, just, came to me constantly. There's like 40 people in front of him. He doesn't know who's who, but he specifically just comes at me and kills me over and over and over again, which is a clear sign of ESP. At that time, if you said someone was cheating, you were ridiculed. Okay. In any case, I started a thread of about 300 pages, Okay, and the whole community was basically against me. So this was many, many years ago. I just want to give you guys an idea of how long I've been struggling with this issue. And then from that day on, I have done research on the latest cheating software and how it's been updated, what things to look out for, basically how to identify a cheater, because to to combat the enemy, you need to know the enemy. Now, there's nothing that we can do to stop this industry, but we can work together um, to try and minimize it. Okay, that's about all we can do. And in 2022, it's not about if people are cheating. It's more like a hacking competition these days. Okay, I have linked 3 videos for you down below so that you've got a rough idea of what I'm talking about. Now, the research I've done on Google, not really on YouTube, but you can get a lot of information on YouTube. And yeah, the 3 videos all came from the same channel. I don't really care, that he's cheating, but at least he's giving you guys some information. Okay, um, and basically because there's so much money in it, and because people get famous for being good at FPS games, any most big streamers or YouTubers are going to be using this software because the competition is so hectic. Okay, not that I'm saying that is right. Okay, they still they're still making terrible decisions, but for you to stand out in the FPS market, for you to be the streamer or the YouTuber that clears an entire Rust server on your own or takes on anybody, and you're going to win most of the fights, and just to compete in the overall market, it's almost impossible to do that without using cheating software. Okay, which basically means that most of the big FPS content creators are using some kind of cheating software. So it could be recoil scripts, it could be old hacking software, but the bigger they are, the more money they have to pay the top of the line companies. Okay, that will never ever be detected by any easy anti-cheat system. And just to give you an example, Blue, the one day I wasn't online, Blue was at the base, and people were killing Blue through this door. Okay, so he called me on Discord, he told me to come into the game on drone mode, and just to see that these guys are cheating. Okay, now in 2022, you don't really get people that don't know how to use the software, or that are blatantly cheating and they don't care about getting caught. But basically what he did is, he was standing inside here, they were killing him repeatedly through this door. Okay, so I came in drone mode, I was on the other side of this wall. Okay, so I just want to show you guys. So in drone mode, I was hovering here in invisible mode. Okay, and then the guys that were killing him were there on that hill. And basically, he said they were definitely using ESPs and aimbots. So I just told him, to do a test. And all he did is, when he was here, I could see them shooting at the wall. Okay, I could literally see them shooting at the wall. And then what I told him is to do this. Now, if you carefully listen, you'll hear that you can't hear me moving. So if you tap the forward key, there's no way for a person to hear you in game. Okay? So I just let him move forward like this, and as soon as they had a line of sight on him through the door, they one-tapped him in the head. Okay? So they were using very cheap, probably free hacking software with a very old aimbot, which is a headshot aimbot. And clearly they were using ESPs. So I just let him do another test, and basically what I let him do is I let him lie down like this, and again just tap his key because he respawned up in the base. Again, he just tapped his key, and as soon as they had a clear shot on his head through this door here, they shot him in the head again. They killed him about 6 times. Okay, so that's not the first clan I banned. The first clan I banned was just due to being toxic players. But this is the first clan I've banned that were using clear-cut, old kind of cheating software. And that should give you guys a clear indication that there's no way to stop these people, because even if they use, old hacking, cheating software, and they don't even know how to use the software, like they don't know how to hide it, the easy anti-cheat is still not going to pick them up, okay? But when you're talking about the latest cheating software, you've got things like silent aiming, and like the guy that videos I linked to you, talks about silent aiming or silent shooting. I don't even know about that. So I'm learning all the time, but he's still talking about quite outdated software. If you go watch those 3 videos, you'll see that he's still talking about outdated software, and he'll show you how streamers use it without you ever knowing it. Okay, but he'll also show you how many people are using it. Okay, and how easy it is to use it and not to get caught. So, I just want you guys to understand it. Go watch the video so that you know what I'm talking about. And just know that since Battlefield Bad Company 2, I've done research on this for more than 20 years. So I know what to look out for. The only problem that I have on Survival Evolved is that I'm playing with 150 to 200 ping. And on my monitor, I've got a low latency setting, okay, which makes the gameplay smoother, but also adds a little bit of latency. Okay, so it's very difficult for me I can see the signs of cheaters, but it's very difficult for me to make a clear-cut decision. Okay, and that's where I need your guys' help with combating this. Okay, so there's a lot of you guys that plays on the server with low ping, and if you can send me any kind of footage, whether you're fighting someone in an event that you're suspicious of, whether you're fighting someone outside, whether you're getting raided, if you can send me any footage, okay, and let me know what ping you're playing with, then I can see these clear-cut things that I've been studying for the last 20 years, and we can just work together. I can't be on the server all day long. When I investigate players on the server, it's not that the people that I need to investigate are online always. So the biggest thing that I want you guys to do to safeguard yourself is to communicate with me as much as possible. Okay, I've done the research, I know what to look out for, and I'm the admin. I can go into invisible drone mode and then see, in invisible drone mode, I've got like a mini ESP where I can see the players. So I've got an advantage on them in the fact that they don't see me. They can see you with ESPs, but they don't see me. Okay, so that is one big advantage that I have over them. And with my research, what I'm trying to tell you is rather communicate with me instead of just telling me someone's cheating. Okay, if you've been killed and I couldn't come online, just DM me. Okay, DM me. I'm being raided. Something's fishy is happening. DM me. I'm in an event and I think someone is cheating. DM me that you're in a fight and you think someone's cheating. I can just go to the kill logs and DM me the time and the the area that it's happening in, and then I can just go to the kill logs, because you can't see who's killing you. You can see if you kill them who they are, but you can't see who's killing you. But in the kill logs, I can go and check who killed you, and then I can investigate those players. Okay? So together as a community, there's definitely something that we can do about it. Okay? Now, these guys were extremely stupid, but I'm telling you, 90% of people that are using the software, especially if they've done some research and they know what's the best companies, that produces the software, that's making billions, then the chances that they are going to get caught if they care for is basically zero. We can just look at the signs, and after the 0.7 wipe, I'm going to start making a lot more judgment calls. Okay, so up to this point, I needed to have proof, but with my ping, with my latency, it's very difficult to have an exact proof. But with your guys' help and me investigating them, we can get rid of them constantly. And guys, I don't care if they create new accounts or come onto the server with different names. I'm going to actively make sure that on the next wipe, when I give you guys the new 50 rules that I've made on Survival Evolved, I'll be active daily. But you guys need to be active as well. Okay, it's not just about me being on the server every day in drone mode for an hour or so, okay, seeing if I can spot because I can't see everyone. I can't investigate. I can't be looking at everyone on the map in drone mode. I can only look at one clan at a time or one player at a time. So you guys will be a very, very important part of this if you want to help me crush this. Like I say, we can never get rid of the problem, but when it comes to this problem, I've dedicated a lot of time and energy into it, so I know what to look out for, and I can go into invisible drone mode. So I've just got all the advantages, but you guys need to communicate with me. If you guys can record anything, that's great. If you can't record anything, just DM me when it happens, and if I can, I'll come online, okay, and then come and look what's happening in drone mode, or I'll just go to the kill logs and see if I can investigate them later. Okay, so in 2022, the software is very, very advanced. The links that I've given you down below is not the most advanced or the most expensive software that you can get. Okay, he lets it look good, but I mean, he's not a very big content creator. So if you see what he's able to do and what he's showing you, you can imagine what a content creator with 1 million subscribers or 10 million subscribers or 20 million subscribers can do. Okay, and I'd say when it comes to the most stupid hackers, even if they're using the best software, if I look at people who just don't know, the hackers have got 3 major problems. First of all, they're very selfish people, so that comes through very, very clearly. And then secondly, they've got very, very big egos. And then thirdly, they get angry much faster than you get angry, okay? And that's normally the people that say someone's cheating faster than anyone else. A lot of the times they are cheaters, because if someone kills them while they're using a cheating program, they got the cheating program in the first place so that they never lose. Okay, so when they do lose, they get much angrier than you get angry, because it seems impossible for them, but they don't understand that there is much better software on the market, and then skill and awareness, or the technical knowledge to use the software in the best possible way also plays a factor, and your skill plays a factor as well. So that's their 3 weaknesses. First of all, they're very selfish. They don't care about other people. They've got massive egos that will always come through at some point. And then thirdly, they rage, or they accuse people more than a normal person will accuse them, or will accuse someone else. Okay, because it's like a hacking wars at the moment. Who can kill who if both of them know they're using, cheating software. And yeah, for you guys that have got no idea what I'm talking about, watch the 3 videos that I linked for you. But just know that that is actually a little bit outdated software. The software that I've researched is much more advanced. The chances of being detected is like zero. Though that is the software that the big names in the industry, the big FPS content creators are using. And like I say, it's not an excuse, but because the majority, of competitive players tend to fall that way. It's something that they have to do to stick to the top. Because if they don't use it, then they're going to be owned by people that do use it. So these videos that say, killed a hacker or owned a hacker or this guy's hacking, 90% of the time, the content creators that are showing you other people that are hacking, most of the times they are hacking. Okay, it's just they like to shit on other people because they know you can't detect what they are using. But if they see people using cheap software or people that don't know how to use the software properly, they like to joke about it and just again give themselves a tap on the shoulder. But yeah, guys, I just wanted to give you guys a few examples of what I'm talking about. The server has suffered badly due to cheaters. Like this clan was the dumbest cheaters I've seen in my life. There are about 2 or 3 other clans that I am investigating. But at the end of the day, this happens all the time. Any server, if you guys remember, the server was full at a 50 pop, and then I increased the population to be 64, because people were struggling to get into the server, and we're losing people on a daily basis. Okay. Now, I'd say about 30% of the people that we're losing is just because they're getting killed or raided fairly. But I would say the chances, that cheaters are hurting this server, or people that are using some kind of cheating software exploits is a very big factor. You can look at any servers that have done very well, and I'm not talking about the bot shops, okay? Because the cheaters will actually help a bot shop. I've played on the bot on the big servers, right at the top of the population with the bot servers, and I've seen they've got like death messages. I've seen the death messages. This guy got killed 8,000 meters away. This guy got killed 5,000 meters away. And then when anyone talks about it, the messages on the server just says, you can't accuse anyone of cheating. Now, do they do something about these cheaters? That's clearly cheating because the death messages are clearly showing you that they're cheating. Do they do anything about it? I don't know. But they do get helped by people dying, because if people don't, the more people die, the more people are going to buy equipment from them on some other way. I know someone told me, no, they can't do it anymore, but there's ways, guys. They've got Discords, there's still ways that they can get money from people. So people dying, constantly will just help them. And if a normal server gets popular, then there's many things that can crush your server. The bot shop servers that wants to stuff up your server, because those people are all about money. They don't really care about people. They are all about the money. So they won't have a problem, getting hacks or sending a clan to your server to stuff up your server. And then there's trolls that just wants to see everything burn. So there's various factors why a server will suffer. But I'm telling you, every server that's been normal has lost its population due to these people, because they migrate like viruses. They go to the ones, as soon as a server falls up, they go to that server and they break it. That it's almost impossible for any normal player. I'm not saying I'm not a normal player, guys, but I've experienced this for the last 20 years, and I've just disconnected myself emotionally from getting killed constantly or being raided constantly or being shit on constantly. because I know that's what the cheater wants. I know that's what his ego wants. He wants to get a reaction out of me. Okay? And he never will. I will not give him what he needs to feed on, what he needs to feel good about himself. I will rather just wait for the perfect opportunity, ban him, and let him have a easy fit. No, I don't care how many accounts he has. I'll ban him permanently. Okay, but I don't let these players emotionally do anything to me anymore. That's why people can raid me 1,000 times or kill me 1,000 times. But there's very little people that can do that. That can detach themselves emotionally from a game. But with the research that I've done over the last 20 years, with my experience, I have learned that me getting upset doesn't help anything. Okay, me running my own server gives me control. Okay, gives me a way to fight back. And all I'm trying to tell you guys, I need your help. I need this to be a team effort. And I'm telling you, after the next wipe, I am not going to look for proof, guys. I'm going to make judgment calls, okay? There's going to be there's a small percentage that, if I banned 10 clans, I might have been wrong with one clan, okay? But for the overall health of the server, it's going to be much better for me to make judgment calls instead of looking for solid proof, which I'm never going to get because the software is so good. But I know the 10 signs that I must look out for. Just to give you guys, a quick run on how I know a guy's hacking, even if he's trying to hide it. Okay, I don't look at kill death ratios, KD ratios. People die on purpose. Okay, because that's clear for everyone. That's normally the clearest signal that the person is cheating, and he doesn't want to be in the limelight. Okay, he just wants people to rage. So never getting flanked or getting flanked very little, okay, is a big sign of an ESP. You can't get flanked if you can see everyone around you. If there's a heck of a lot of people around you, yes, then you can get flanked. But if there's not a lot of people around you that you can keep track of everyone that you can see, through the ESP, which is like a wall hack, which you will see in the videos that I've linked below, then you're almost never getting flanked. The fact that you're aiming at people before you have line of sight on them is number 2. Hackers aim at you before they've got line of sight on you because you're about to come out of cover. Okay, they can see you're about to be in their line of sight. So they aim at you before they can see you. Very clear indicators. And then the speed at which they kill people. Okay? There is variance with really good players, but with cheaters, I know how the percentages work. I know how the calculations are made in the newest updated, the best hacking software in the world, and I know what to look for. The only problem is the speed at which they kill you. If I was playing on a local server with 50 ping or 30 ping, if I saw that sign, I could ban them immediately. The speed at which they're killing people, I've got 5 things to look out for when a person is shooting at someone else, okay? And how many of those bullets hit and how many times he misses and stuff like that. How many times he shoots your cover before he shoots you, okay? Because as soon as he can see a part of you, then your color in the ESP changes. So it might just be your head that's popping out, but because his ESP is showing him that he can see you, he starts shooting at you. And if the aimbot starts at your chest when just your head has popped out of the wall, then the person is going to hit the cover before they hit you. But I mean, you can't just see that once. I mean, if I see a person, I'll probably hit his cover before I hit him. But there are various things to look out for on that. Okay, and on the next wipe, I'm telling you guys, you are my focus. Okay, the player bases I want everyone to enjoy themselves. I want everyone to be passionate about gaming. And you guys know, okay, that hopefully you know that, I die a lot. Okay, I don't have any problem with dying. I'll never use software in my life. I could have used the best software on the planet if I wanted, but I despise these people. Okay, I've come a long way with my spiritual journey in life and with my gaming experience, but I can still call them pieces of shit because it's not, all of us were born pure or innocent, and all of us have had challenges in life. All of us have had big problems, big heartaches, major things happening in our life. But it's the decisions that we make that defines us. Okay? And as someone that has not had an easy life, since the age of 3 up till now, there are no excuses, guys. I don't care if you've been killed by hackers 1,000 times. There is no excuse for doing the wrong thing just because everyone else is doing the wrong thing. Okay? It's like that old saying, if your friend's going to jump in the fire, you're going to jump in the fire. And then there's those other stupid sayings, when in Rome, do like the Romans. Fuck the Romans. Okay? Sorry for my language, but I'm just trying to make it clear to you guys how I feel about this, because when someone DMs me with a suspicion and I don't ban them on the spot, I do get the feeling that people think I'm taking the other, these strangers that's stuffing up my server, that's hurting my community, that's playing in a very negative way by just killing and raiding all day long. They think I'm taking that, those people's side. What I want you guys to understand, I'm always on the right side. I will never touch the wrong side. Okay, but I have to make peace with my decisions. And I've made a decision, and that's why I'm making this video. On the next wipe, I don't need proof to ban anyone. Okay? I've done research for 20 years, and if the sirens go off in my head, guys, you're gone. Okay? I'm just telling you. So if you're stuffing up the server and you're not planning on leaving the server after the wipe, if you are doing anything to this server that's hurting it, just know that you either disable those things and you enjoy yourself with the rest of the community. But if you ignore me, I promise you will pay the price. Okay? I promise you. If you're using cheating software, you will be banned. Okay? And I will ridicule you if I've got solid proof. If it's a judgment call, I'll just ban you. Okay? If I've got solid proof, I'll ridicule you. I'll drag you through the streets. Okay? So that everyone can make fun of you. But if it's a judgment call, I'm just going to ban you. And I am going to put my foot down, guys. The gloves are coming off. So yeah, I'm implementing 50 new rules on the next wipe that will solve a lot of issues that we're having on the server at the moment. Someone built a base in the big city again. And I just feel so bad, when I destroy someone's base because I was busy with other things, or, busy with work or problems or health issues or whatever the case may be. From the wipe, I'm making, like I said, I'm making judgment calls. DM me with names to investigate it. DM me with the time you were killed so I can go look at the kill logs and investigate the player. If you are busy getting raided or in a fight with possible hackers, DM me with the time, and if I can, I will join in drone mode. Okay, and if I can't, I'll investigate them afterwards. I have come a long way in, okay, I'm just repeating what I said now. That's why I don't like scripting. Guys, I'm bringing down the hammer on all suspicious behavior after the next update. Okay, I really don't give a shit anymore. The most of the people that joins my server has come from my videos. Okay, people's attitudes tell me a lot. You know, when I speak to them, they speak back to me. When I see how they talk to people, like most people think I'm just looking out for hacks. I'm not looking out for hacks. I look at how you talk to the people that you're hacking, okay? Because I'm looking at your ego. I'm looking at your selfishness, okay? And then then I'm also looking at, what you do on a daily basis. How toxic of a player are you? How much do you want the server to be full so that everyone can enjoy themselves? And how much do you just want to enjoy yourself? You don't give a shit about anyone else. Okay? I'm looking at all of those things. And trust me, if I'm in drone mode, I can hear you. I can hear you guys talking to the other clans. Okay? And you're on my list. If you talk shit that's unnecessary while you're killing someone or shitting all over someone, if you can't be a normal human being when you're shitting on someone, then there's joking and whatever. You guys know exactly what I mean. You guys know when you've been raided by toxic people and when you've been raided by people that are just rubbing it in a bit. But in any case, guys, they are on my radar, okay? I'm passionate about gaming and care about your experience more than anyone. And I'm one of the purest gamers you will ever meet. I'm one of the purest content creators you guys will see. Okay, that might sound weird, but when it comes to, I'm 41 years old. You don't get a lot of content creators that are 41 years old. I've come a long way in my spiritual journey. I've come a long way with my gaming experience. And yes, I'm as pure as they come, guys. I'm as pure as they come. I've got no ego, okay? But you guys are very important to me. Other people are more important to me than I am to myself, okay? And some of you might understand that. Some of you might understand that in life. When someone else gets hurt, you'll die for that person. Or like if someone hurts my son, I want to, then it's going to become very, very dangerous. Okay. But when someone hurts me, I don't really care. I don't care. Sticks and stones can break my bones, but words can't hurt me. That's one of my favorite sayings when I was younger. And, that's just the kind of person I am. I care more about other people than what I care about myself, and that's not a bad characteristic, okay? But at the moment, my world revolves around God, not a singular person. It's very unhealthy for your life to revolve around another person. But this video is almost 40 minutes long, so let's just get through this to the points that I wanted to get through. Let's work together to crush these dipshits, okay? Because we were all born pure, but our decisions defines us. And blaming others for your bad behavior is a childish excuse, okay? Most of these guys are going to blame other people. And I don't really care what the excuses are. I don't care how angry they get. I just don't care about them because they don't care about anyone else, okay? So then I just talked about, I just mentioned cheaters again. They selfish at their core. Their egos is their biggest weakness, and they don't care about other people at all. We will catch them, okay? I look forward to all of you joining me on Survival Evolved after the wipe, and you will see players getting banned much more regularly, okay? I'm taking the gloves off, and I'm not taking any shit anymore, because the more I doubt, the more doubt I have because of my ping, the less action I'm taking. And like I say, guys, maybe I'll be wrong 1 out of 10 times. Okay? I pray that I'll never be wrong. But we're gonna get rid of these players, and we don't need any software to tell us what's going on. Okay? So hopefully you guys can just know that you are very important to me, the server is very important to me, and your experience in life is very important to me, and I'll do everything in my power for us to enjoy ourselves. So I hope you guys have a great day, and tomorrow we will be getting back to guides, and just having fun. Sorry for the rant, but I needed to get it out. Needed to get it out there and just talk to you guys about it. I'm not going to talk about this again, okay? We can't stop the problem, but we can work together. It's like anything in life. You can't stop people from stealing, okay? But if we see someone's cell phone being stolen and we all charge the guy, okay? We all charge that person that has stolen the cell phone. We don't need to kill the person. We can just send a message that this shit isn't happening in our neighborhood. Okay? There are neighborhoods like that. There are neighborhoods where thieves and murderers and, scum never go into because they know that the people stand together there. Okay? And that's all I want survival evolve to be. A community where people stand together to get rid of the filth and to send a message that this is not the place for you. Go somewhere else. Have a great day, guys. And I'll see you tomorrow. And yes, this is my last serious video. For the year, at least. See you guys later. Cheers.